is now. Time to prepare because this extreme heat that we're dealing with can become a serious public health crisis if we don't take precautions fast.
Oh, absolutely. So hydration is key, but not just for the people, not just for the humans. We need to be mindful of our pets too. Atlanta News First Don Shipman is in Conyers, 25 minutes just east of Atlanta, where hundreds of horses are competing this weekend at the Georgia International Horse Park.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest horse shows in the country, the biggest here in Georgia. Upwards of 700 to 800 horses participating. And with the feels like temperatures this weekend exceeding 100, there is real concern for the safety of the horses and their humans. So a team of veterinarians is taking every precaution. This right here is what you see when you visit the Georgia International Horse Park here in Conyers for the Georgia Quarter Horse Association's Big A Stars and Stripes competition. Handlers are busy hosing down their horses ahead of competition. Those competitions getting underway today, in fact. And due to the extreme heat, competitions are limited to the early part of the day and the latter part of the day. Midday off limits for high demand courses. They're providing free water and ice throughout the park. Robin Barrows, the vice president of the Georgia Quarter Horse Association and chair of this weekend's event, is also a veterinarian, one of 3 on duty all weekend long.
If we're hot, your pet's hot, and that's what we talk about with horses all the time. If you're to the point of, I can't go anymore, your horse or your pet at home's the same way. The concrete's hot here. We talk to all of our exhibitors that have dogs the same way we talk about the horses, right? Their feet get hot. Concrete's 125, 135 degrees. It'll burn their feet. Horses a lot of times have shoes on, so we don't have to worry about that with them, but certainly with our smaller guys, we worry about that here at the horse show too.
So we humans need to take precautions as well. Here are some of the dehydration signs to look out for in people. For one, a dry or sticky mouth, dry, cool skin. And then listen to this, in babies, the soft spot on top of their head might look sunken. Also, you simply stop sweating. So bottom line, make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Use the 4 gulps rule. For every 15 minutes of activity outside, make sure you're drinking 4 ounces of water or 4 gulps. Now, as for the horse show here in Conyers, definitely come and check it out. It's happening all weekend long. In Conyers, Don Shipman, Atlanta News First.